Alright, we're recording this late at night, because I'm a head ass. Oh, you're uploading 2 videos on the same day? Well, I mean, technically it's a different day. Look at the clock, pussy, it's 12 a.m. Anyways, another story. I guess, like, facts about me at this point. Like, I have a few more stories, but, like, not telling that shit today, maybe later. Tomorrow in the morning again, because I have a shitty sleep schedule. Anyways, little fact about me. Got this little bobble Spider-Man head. It was Spider-Man Noir, because Noir's my second favorite Spider-Man. Listen to this. I don't know if you can all hear this. That's a bobblehead Spider-Man. Let me just put your ass back there. Gave me a memory back when I was fucking 5. Thank you, sis, for giving me that shit when 2020 hit. What memory did you obtain, good sir? I hear y'all asking. Well, you see, back in the day, my glorious favorite days, of course. I enjoyed those times. My head ass. God damn. I didn't have a console back then. My brother did. Called the Wii. Had to share with my sister. That shit was brutal to watch. Now, what did I have? You know, just some plug and plays. No, some of you who are younger maybe ask, the fuck is a plug and play tomato? Well, you see, they were like tiny ass game consoles. They were cheap as fuck. They were like at worst $20. And there were just 2 wires. You plugged them in the TV, turned on the console, boom, game on TV. These shit ruled the market back in the day. Shit ruled the market. Like, I ruled it. Just rocked the market shit. Because we were so good at life back then. Those days were just... Back then, you had YouTubers actually fucking, you know, swearing, being adult rated. Now they're just like, hi guys, it's YouTube Blockmaster 55 here. Fucking, I want the old YouTube back, bro. Fucking, and Kappa's head ass. Oh, we won't get started on Kappa. So while I'm grabbing the fucking... I'm out here. I had a lot of these shits. I had a SpongeBob one, had a Spider-Man one, had Fantastic Four. I had almost all of them at that point, bro. I had all the superhero games. They're all pretty nice. Now, the favorite one, the bobblehead brought back, was the Spider-Man. Now, unlike the Spider-Man Joy-Cons I think some people had, I had a full-fledged controller. Yes, some of these systems were actually fucking controllers. And there goes my car. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk my ass, I swear. Fuck, I'll just walk. And I had a full-fledged controller. Now, on the controller, it was built like a big-ass PlayStation, like, 1-ish controller. It wasn't wired, but, I mean, technically it was wireless and wired, because it didn't have a giant-ass wire connecting my TV, but the 2 wires that were connecting the system itself to the TV were technically the controller's wires. Now, why did I get remembered as controller? Well, there's 2 simple things. It was Spider-Man themed. It had like 5 Spider-Man games on it. One was you had to find the lizard in the fucking sewer. That shit was weird. I didn't know what to do, so I just gave up on it. Second one, you fought the Vulture. It was like a weird ass style though, like really weird ass game. I don't remember how you played it. Third one, it was just a standard beat 'em up. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to think when I imagine Spider-Man. Second game, it was an NES port of Spider-Man the Sinister Six. I only learned that recently. Final game was my own game. What did I do? I looked at the controller. All the damn time. I would look at the controllers one day if I was bored. It'd be like, wow, ooh, nice slim red, little shade of blue, ooh, baby, get in my dick. Except I didn't know what a dick was back then. Now you may be asking, okay, what's so important about the controller though besides you doing that? Well, you see, back then, there was Spider-Man on it. Spider-Man the very end of the controller, like the bottom part. They had a Spider-Man like shooting his webs out, which looked like he was pointing instead of shooting his fucking webs. And if you were to hold the controller upwards, fuck, I might have ear raped some of you on accident. If you were to hold your controller upwards, Spider-Man would deadass be pointing at your dick. Like, there's no other way to explain it. It's just, he's pointing at your dick. He's like, you play the game, you hold the controller up, and he's pointing at your dick. What more could you want? And for a low price of $10. We were slightly poor, but we were also cheapskates. We had a fucking Wii. My brother would never let me play that shit with him. I mean, on the times he did, it would be Smash Bros. Brawl. But I get fucked up and just rage quit on them. Just instant rage quit on those fuckers. Hell, yo, let me bring up a. Oh, I just remembered a story actually because of telling that one. So one day, I used to sleep in my parents' room. Like I had a separate bed, but it was like I didn't like it because my dad would snore like an asshole. Like I just sit there and be like, oh, what a long day at school, what a long day, and then my dad just. And I would really wish I just got up and just fucking just threw something out and tell him, shut the fuck up all night. But I couldn't do that. Because that's an asshole thing to do, and you should love your parents. Unless they're abusive and or drug junkies. If so, seek help, please. And I decided to sleep in my brother's room with him. And my brother's head ass could not sleep. Neither could I. So I pretended to be asleep. My brother was just on YouTube on his phone, watching some Pikmin gameplay, because who wouldn't love Pikmin? Olimar was the best. Huh. My nephew's name's Oliver, and my brother likes Olimar. Coincidence? Probably. And he noticed I was awake, fucking somehow, even though it was dark as hell in that room. He's like, ah, you're awake. Boots up the Wii. He never did this, by the way. Like, normally, if he saw me awake whenever I slept in the same room with him, he would never do anything nice. He'd be like, oh, just go to sleep. I'm taking you back to mom and dad's room. Because we both knew about my dad snoring. He could sometimes hear it when he was trying to use the bathroom. And he boots up the Wii. Hands me a fucking GameCube controller. Plugs that shit in the Wii. He's like, alright, you ready to play some story mode? I'm like, wait, there's a story mode? Tell me more, big brother. And we start kicking ass on story mode. We eventually got bored of it. We didn't beat it. It was early in the morning. Because it was winter, this fucking all outside was just pitch white. My sister wakes up hella early, like she's up too. She just walks in the room. He's like, oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, we were playing Smash Bros. Brawl, but we don't know what to do next. She just fucking she snatches control of my brother's hand. She's like, what the but she logs into her Netflix. Oh fuck, please no. She logs into her Netflix, alright? Boots up Avatar: The Last Airbender. We watched all of season 3, all 3 of us together. And then it was like 12 a.m. My parents finally woke up and they're like, oh, what do you want for breakfast? And me and my brother just sitting there like, everything. So we ended up going to a big ass Chinese buffet and just fucking ate out the place. That was a great ass day, I swear. My brother. Now the reason my brother, this was so unexpected to me was my brother and sister were complete dickheads to me when I was younger. And they gave me a nickname whenever I rage quit on games with them. They would always call me Freak Out or Anger Baby. They were correct. I mean, I feel like I developed my anger problems because of these two fuckers, but how would they know that would happen? They can't see in the future. They ain't my brother Stephen Hawking theory believing ass. Okay, I know I made fun of him for that in the last video, but it can be true probably. I mean, got science. I mean, you can fucking somehow. I mean, if fucking movies, and if you can somehow light fire on top of fucking water, I'm pretty sure an alternate dimension isn't hard to believe, especially with other planets. The fact that humanity hasn't even discovered more than 5% of the goddamn ocean. We know about the moon. We know more about the moon than the ocean. How the hell has humanity been this stupid? Oh wait, that's right. We were like, ooh, space, Martians, Area 51. Instead of, hey, you know sharks are pretty cool too, right? Along with jellyfish. I mean, y'all might chuckle like, what do you mean jellyfish are cool? How are they not? Those fuckers. Let me teach you some facts about jellyfish real quick. Those fuckers can regenerate limbs. They can actually restart their aging process. What I mean by this is, if a jellyfish has gotten too old and decides not to want to die, because jellyfish are basically immortal, certain species are, like the boxfish. These fuckers can literally turn back into baby form and then just re-age again. Imagine that. You're like, oh fuck, I'm this old decrepit man. Ooh, I really want to see my grandkids get married. Oh wait, that's right. Boop. Just time. Rewind. Hell yeah, I'm a baby again, and I have all the knowledge I did when I was a fucking adult. Easy jellyfish, and jellyfish are pretty much immortal because they can regenerate from almost every wound. How the hell have we not studied those fuckers? Or sharks for that matter. These fuckers could go 78 kilometers in water, at least the fucking Mako shark. That's amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Do not want to do that. I don't need this. What does this even do? You think some security that I hire is gonna do that? Alright, let's resupply this pussy ass storage. Closet. Alright. That was nice. You know, let's tell some other childhood stories.
You ready to settle this the old-fashioned way?
Alright, LG.
With fists and jaws.
Oh, I love this mission. This one you just punch everything, and I get to cheat with my strength. Now, I might as well tell some stories about my greatest. Actually, there is this one really interesting story back in kindergarten. Your boy was bullying in kindergarten. Your boy was the quiet kid. Now I know what some of you thinking. The quiet kid. You seem really loud and obnoxious, and you seem like the clown's clown time, right? No. Completely fucking wrong. I'm quiet most of the time in class, at least not till right now, because I'm sitting next to a fellow clown. He ain't no Italian, he ain't no tomato, but he's a clown, alright, goddamn. And now I'm just sitting there, kindergarten, just wanting to go home. I'm lining up for the bus. I'm like, wow, this place sucks at. I knew swear words back then because, you know, family kept swearing all the time, especially my mom and my sister and brother whenever they wanted to turn beat whenever they're fucking playing Wii. They used to be getting triggered at each other trying to 100% a Kirby game. I think it was like Kirby's Dream Land or some shit. Like the 3D version of Wii. The normal Wii, not Wii U. I don't know why, I mean, I get why people hate Wii U, but like, it's okay game. Console. At least now, like, I'd rather play that than fucking some other game system such as the Atari. Anyways, my throat hurts from today. I'm just sitting there, little 5-year-old me, just looking at the bus like, when do I get home? Oof, that's not the bus. That ain't the bus either, chief. And some girl was behind me with an older girl. I think she was in the same grade, but she was tall as fuck. She was hot. Is what a pedo would say. But I'm not an old man, so I guess I can't be saying a pedo. And she's like, I dare you to kiss that boy over there. And this chick, dead ass, rolled up, kissed me on the cheek, and I just sat there completely confused. I was Goku in that situation. I was like, the fuck is a kiss? The hell is that? Excuse me, let me just Google this shit. What is a kiss? Oh, I don't like that at all. No, I dead ass didn't like it at all. Cause it's not. Cause back then, I did tell my sister about this shit happening. She's like, oh my god, it's so good for you. Oh my little baby bro is getting a girlfriend. And I'm just sitting there like, what's a girlfriend? And I did not like the kiss at all. What the fuck? What was she doing? You gross. She trying to murder me? God. Nasty. She wasn't trying to do anything bad. It's just a dare that she did for some reason. Alright, get fucked, you bottle-wheeling pussy. And, of course, I told her I didn't like it, and that's because I didn't know what love was, and I should have taken the chance. I might have a girlfriend now. Hell, I haven't even seen her since then. She's probably, like, looking really cute, too. She was okay looking back then, but she's probably looking nice now. Out of the way, pussy. So, and being the savage I am back in my 5-year-old days, I went to her one time at lunch and told her, yeah, I don't love you, I absolutely fucking hate you. Why would you do that to me in my face? Like, my luscious, handsome face, why would you ever kiss it, you fucking cootie spreading jerk? Anyways, I didn't say the other stuff, I just said I hate you. She was so, I didn't even get to see her face. Like, I literally turned her one time at the hand sanitizer and I said, I hate you. Turned back around and acted like nothing happened. I was a rude ass kid back then. You want to hear some fucking ratchet ass stories I pulled. Like, my neighborhood isn't like a gangster neighborhood, but because I was 5, I didn't understand shit back then, alright? I didn't know what boundaries were. I didn't know what emotions were. I didn't even know how to fucking feel sad back then. What do I mean by this? What do I mean I don't know emotions? 5-year-old me visiting cousins' house. I didn't want to fucking go. I just want to hang out and play my play games. Damn it. I was gonna finally beat that level on fucking Spider-Man. Assholes. And there's nothing else to do except drink soda with my cousins, my younger ones, and watch movies. And the only movies those fuckers ever played, what the hell, how my dad read. Anyways, only movies they played was horror movies. So I gotta see Saw 3D. You know that scene, the scene with the brothers and the chick in the middle, and the chick in the middle she's like having an affair with both brothers, like she's fucking them both, and the brothers either have to fight for their own lives. They have to either kill one another while their hands are strapped to a buzzsaw, and if one of them pushes the buzzsaw towards each other and kills them, they can have the girl. And every time one of the brothers was winning, the girl would be like, "Oh, you go, Justin." Or the second Dave started winning, "Dave, you go." And then we both were like, "Who do you fucking love, you bitch?" I remember watching that shit. I didn't even feel my parents like, "Oh, who do you think is gonna win?" But Billy the puppet, that's the name of the puppet, by the way, Billy. I'm a huge Saw nerd. I'm actually a huge horror movie nerd. I'm still there. And he would be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you can also not kill each other and just let her fucking die, because apparently she doesn't love none of y'all. She a hoe. Because she breeds. She a thought." So they decide, you know what, fuck it, let's just watch her die. Fuck this chick, not deciding who to fucking love. Which I gotta admit is a pretty bold move. Like, if you're only the realest brothers would do that. Wait, I can pick up weapons? I cannot pick up weapons. Now, y'all may be asking, what other horror movie did you see while at your cousin's house? I also got to saw Chucky 2. The scene where Chucky was I guess Child's Play 2, that's the technical name, but I like to just call it Chucky. Because that's the fucker's name. That's the goddamn killer's name. Like, why wouldn't you just call it Chucky? Now you gotta call it Child's Play. I mean, I get the first movie, but like, at that point, it's just name him Chucky. So I saw Child's Play 2. I saw this scene where I was near the end of the movie. Like, that's when I showed up and watched the movie. Like, near the end of the scene where, what was his name? What was the kid's name? It was like Andy. I'm gonna call him Andy. Not from Toy Story, but like Chucky. Chucky's chasing his ass down, trying to steal his soul, trying to steal his body. Not special, like this. The whole story was this killer, who was Chucky, was a human, and the fucker decided to swap souls with a doll he just happened to find, just falling on him when the detective was chasing him. He got shot to death. His human body died, but his soul transferred to the doll. But if you're in a different body for too long, you become way too human and you'll be stuck in that body. But since he revealed his true name to Chucky, I mean not Chucky, Andy, he can swap souls with him, but it has to be him. And he tried that shit, but he was eventually just fucking straight up burned alive, shot repeatedly, and was just this headless, armless thing, rolling down the street like a turd in the wind. Anyways, in Chucky 2, they completely rebuilt his ass and upgraded him, which was stupid, because the guy who rebuilt him instantly got killed. He was the first one that got, he was the second one that got off. Now, what did I see? What was the end scene? Well, Chucky is in a factory where they make dolls that look like him. And while he's chasing Andy, he loses his arm mid-chase. Andy had because Andy's mom went to a psych ward, because they thought she was crazy. And Andy had to be adopted. And his adopted sister, his adoptive sister, saw Chucky actually come to life, so she believes him, and they're both getting chased. She fucking cuts off my boy Chucky's arm. Rest in peace, Chucky. Your poor arm, your poor fat hand. And he fucking just finds a random ass knife on the ground and just decides, fuck it, this is my new hand. And he's running through, and they're all on a conveyor belt. In this conveyor belt, Andy is climbing up it with his sister. And Chucky, at the end of the movie, gets fucking crushed to death. That scene, that would have normally traumatized any other 5-year-old, but I just sat there and was like, yo, check out all those guts and gore, oh my god, oh. Oh baby, ooh, that's a fifth rib just falling out of his stomach. Ooh, that's how I earned my love for gore. That's why I love Mortal Kombat. That shit. Cause of my non-emotionless ass just sitting there like, yeah, all right. Oh shit, his arm got cut off. Oh hell yeah, his ribs are literally on the ground. Let's get it. Then Mortal Kombat came. That was like my dream. Just punching the shit out of my brother in game, and getting oh my god, ever getting a fatality on him was amazing to watch, bro. Especially Scorpion, Sub-Zero, or Raiden, or any of the important characters. Oh, that was amazing. Anyways, the only reason I ever learned emotions was because of one show. Now, you may be asking, what show could have possibly been so fucked up that even you who watched Saw, Greedy, and Chucky and Child's Play 2, you weren't faced? Not even remotely. Well, you see, South Park. Now, you may be asking, how the hell did South Park? South Park can't be that fucked up, right? I mean, not necessarily. It was the one episode where Stan was turning 10, right? I think I'm saying the right character. Stan, he's turned 10, and all he sees is every character is a pile of shit, and everything is something to do with shit. Cause he sleeps with music on. It's just pooing sounds. Just a shit sound. Even people look like shit. Even food look like shit. Everything is shit in the episode was so damn depressing. Even to me. And the only reason this let me learn emotions was cause I hated poo back then. Like, I hated the poo. I also hated the thought of it, cause it made me feel like a nasty fucking creature. I didn't feel like a human. I felt like a nasty fucking tiny creature that would just shit itself. Yeah. So, here, poo got me to learn. God, I wish I could go back to childhood me and tell him to not even care about the poo and just skip that episode. Cause how would I be? I would teach myself how to be funny, but still be emotionless and like unknown to feelings. Cause if I was still like that, I would love myself a lot more. And just be there and be like, hey yo, yeah, fuck you. Well, fuck you too, man. Like, bro, fuck you and your entire family. I'm gonna come fuck your mother. That would be me now. Like, I'd be such an asshole, but I wouldn't like be insulted by other people. I'd be like those guys who like don't care about what they say. They just like they spit facts. All right, like they're like the dudes who are like facts don't give a shit about your feelings. Oh, is light faster than sound? Did I disprove you? I don't care. Facts don't give a shit about your feelings. If I was like that, I wouldn't be as entertaining and fun to hang around with, but I'd at least be more fucking the old, because old me was an asshole and violent, which I hated about me, but at least I was stone cold, and I like that. Now I miss it. Now what else? Childhood story, what should I say? Ooh, this one time I pissed myself in first grade. Now, you must be asking, how do you do that? Like, you gotta be proud of you in my first grade. You're right. The only reason that happened was my teacher is a bitch whose gym class. We all were just sitting there. Now, why were we just sitting there? Standard procedure, everyone was talking too much. So gym teacher was like, oh really? It was a chick, like she didn't look strong, but she ran fast, alright? She was cool. I miss her actually. Like, I hated her back then because I was just a little kid. I was like, fuck this chick. Like, honestly, like, you're such a bitch. But like now it's like, damn, I have respect for you. You are out here hitting us with hard facts and lessons. Where can I sign up to be in your class again? Because it's always the hardest and toughest people you hit at first, but then you go respect for them because of how hard and tough they are. Because they're... Now, how did I piss myself? But she was just too busy talking. I just repeatedly raised my over. I'm like, oh my god, just fucking call on me And she kept looking my opposite direction. She would always look the opposite direction. I was like, oh my god. Will this bitch see me holding my hand higher than a guy saluting to like 20 of his dead units? And she never called them. Not fucking once. Just take a quick breath. Alright, thanks. And I pissed myself. I couldn't hold it anymore. Like, I tried my hardest. Like my pee-pee was just sitting there like pissed myself. And of course I'm next to a guy and a girl's on my left, a guy's on my right, and he's like, Mrs. what should we call her? We'll call her Mrs. fucking Braun, because that's all she was back then. She was pretty tough. Mrs. Braun? I'll give myself a, I'll just make up a fake name. Brendan peed himself. I don't know if that's a real name or not. And she'll be like, what? How come you didn't come up? Why didn't you? I'm like, you didn't call me once. And I had to go to the nurse's office, get a nice change of clothes. It was like a nice ass green pants too. Like, I wish I could keep those shits. Got my old pants back when I was heading home. And nice and clean. No. Of course, next day she's like, okay, what do we do when we need to go to the bathroom? Walk up to you, and I'm looking at her like, you literally did not call on me. And my hand was like this. My hand was, hold up. I was about to sing the goddamn, I was about to go Nazi mode and just fucking just go, no. I'm about to fucking praise Hitler with my hand up. But nah. Couldn't just call me. Bitch. I miss her though. She was a nice person. Yeah, in her heart, at her very core, she was nice, but like outside, she was like, "Alright, you tiny children, like y'all better fucking pick up the pace, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of all of you. I'm gonna call all your parents up." Alright, well that's it for today's video, I guess. I'm out of breath, and I think I'm gonna go drink some water. Bye. This has been Italy's favorite vegetable. I think tomatoes are vegetables. Somebody tell me if I'm a fruit or not. My head says a fruit. Y'all vegans about to get fucking destroyed. I'm gonna jump in every pizza, jump in every person's burger, I swear. Cause I ain't not letting no vegans feast on me anymore, or my kind. Alright, this has been King Tomato. Later.